So, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that Mbappe has joined Real Madrid as of today, June 3rd, 2024. And I want to talk about a lot of things regarding this whole situation. I mean, obviously, this has been a very anticipated transfer from the get go. I mean, like, he's been wanting to leave PSG for like about 2 years. Somehow, PSG were managed to keep him. And like, there was a point where he was going to go to Madrid and then he ended up not going. He re signed for like this multi billion-dollar deal. He was probably like the vice president of France or something. He stayed at PSG and now officially he makes his move to Madrid. I want to talk about a couple of key points that I'll put in the video as timestamps. So if you want to go to any specific timestamp, go do so. But the first thing I want to talk about is how PSG literally fumbled the bag. Like, we're talking about Mbappe, one of the best, biggest players in the world, one of the most prolific, one of the most promising. He's won a World Cup at 18. He carried France to a World Cup final in the 2022. He's been carrying PSG to all the goals and assists and goal contributions that he's been getting with them. He's won many, many, many titles at the club level, and he's leaving PSG on a free. PSG are getting no money out of this. I mean, yeah, they got Mbappe's wages off the books, which is like insanely huge because this guy was probably getting paid millions and millions of dollars or euros a year. And plus, he was probably given like the key to Paris or something, and that they had to snatch that back. But like, you can't tell me that the best player in the world, or one of the best players in the world, depends on who you ask, is going on a free to Real Madrid. Like, how did PSG let that happen? I just don't understand why PSG didn't let him go the first time around when Real Madrid approached them. I mean, we all knew that Mbappe wanted to play for Real Madrid. We all have seen photos of him as a little kid in his bedroom with pictures of Ronaldo on his wall and things like that. So this was bound to happen, regardless if it was 2 years ago or now. It was always meant to happen. But why didn't you do it 2 years ago when you could have gotten like 200 mil out of him? Because yeah, like 2 years ago, you like re-signed his contract, you gave him like $1 billion or whatever it was, and then he ended up staying and wanted to stay for the money, or what we can assume is the money, right? But then like he was going to go to Madrid at some point. He probably said to himself, okay, like yeah, I'll let my contract expire and then I'll go to Madrid and then I'll have no contractual obligation to stay at PSG. So I just think that PSG really, really fumbled the bag because Mbappe was always going to leave to Madrid. And I think that the club, I mean, not that I care about the club at all, right? But I'm just saying that from a business standpoint, like this is the worst business deal ever in history. Like, how could you ever let Mbappe go on a free anywhere? The second thing I want to talk about is more focused on Mbappe and what he'll actually do with Real Madrid. And that is insanely scary to think about. Like, you have to look at this Real Madrid side and include Mbappe and include Endrick as well, who is also coming in. But it's just so insanely scary, but at the same time, very awesome to just think about Mbappe joining Real Madrid, a team that is already filled of quality players, the best players in the world, who already have so much success. Mbappe and Madrid are going to be unstoppable this year and possibly for the next couple of years. Think about Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo as the front three. Like, that would be absolutely insane. Or if Endrick either comes off the bench or gets a start, I don't know how he's going to perform at Real Madrid. He's probably going to be on the bench. But just thinking about Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo as the front three with Jude Bellingham dropping in deeper, that is just an absolutely insane attack. And Jude Bellingham has been an amazing player for Madrid ever since he joined from Borussia Dortmund. He's had a lot of goal contributions throughout the season. He's been a very, very impactful player for Los Blancos. And he's been given a lot of freedom in the role that he is playing at Real Madrid, especially in that final third. But with the likes of Mbappe joining, with Endrick joining, with the upcoming of Güler, and with Vinicius, Rodrigo, so many attacking options. They're just going to be unstoppable, and it's going to be absolutely insane. And this is going to be probably the year that Mbappe actually wins the Ballon d'Or if he doesn't win it this year, which I don't think he is. Most likely that will fall to Vinicius Jr. or honestly Lionel Messi. Let's just be real here. And I already made a video about Messi winning his ninth Ballon d'Or, so you should probably check that out. And even in the midfield with Toni Kroos now retiring after these Euros, they're still pretty stacked. I mean, they got Chouamani, they got Valverde, they still have Modric for another season or two. They have Camavinga that plays as sort of like an anchor role. Who is beating this Madrid side? El Clasico is going to be insane. If Barcelona doesn't step up with Hansi Flick and the system that they're trying to create and the new project that they're trying to build, honestly, Real Madrid will literally dominate Barcelona for like the next 3 to 5 years. This is essentially the next Galacticos era, in my opinion. And I want to talk about this third thing, and I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself a little bit here, but I think it's essential to kind of just Mbappe and him being at Madrid, is that, in my opinion, despite the fact that Real Madrid is already a successful club, they already have a stupid amount of trophies in their cabinet, and they will have a stupid amount of trophies for the rest of their history, right? I think that Kylian Mbappe will bring Real Madrid to the next level. And you're probably thinking to yourself, like, what other level could Kylian Mbappe bring Real Madrid to if they're already at the top? I think Mbappe is going to break that barrier and go right through the roof and up into the sky. I think what he's going to do, if everything goes well at Real Madrid, will be very legendary. Madrid haven't had a number 9 ever since they lost Benzema not that long ago. I mean, they brought on Joselu and they were playing with Vinicius and Rodrigo as like the front 2 strikers. They were really, really missing that number 9 and a very lethal number 9. And Mbappe is that guy. I can see Mbappe scoring Ronaldo numbers at Madrid. Like Mbappe could literally be the next Cristiano Ronaldo at Madrid. Cold-blooded, ruthless. He's going to have that swagger. He's going to have that confidence. He's going to have that ego. And that's going to help him be a very, very successful player and probably the best player in the world at some point. He's 100% going to lead Real Madrid to another Champions League, and that is a fact. The only real doubt or the only real question that we all should be having is he actually going to do it? And I really, really hope so. I love seeing history being made. The people in my generation, they grew up watching Messi and Ronaldo, breaking records, making history. And now we get to see history kind of repeat itself with Kylian Mbappe in terms of seeing another Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'm not a Madrid fan. I'm not a Madrista. I'm not an Mbappe fan. But this is just pure facts, and this is not me talking from the heart, but with my head. As somebody who watches football, who watches soccer, who appreciates the beautiful game, this is something that I accept is going to happen. This is something that I want to stress that it will happen. And all eyes are going to be on Kylian Mbappe and Real Madrid this next season. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think that Mbappe is going to completely flop at Madrid, or do you think he will be the best player of all time and be the next Cristiano Ronaldo if he isn't already? Leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the SoFlo Soccer channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.